The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 54, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
In now, Steve Cook, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the 1st here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Now at the plate, Lonnie De La Cruz, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Cook throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Cook.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Now batting, number 27.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now batting, number 1.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Cook stands at first with 1 out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And, kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good.
Ready for another shot now. Number 8 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, so be it.
Digging in, Steve Cook coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Now batting, number 27.
Line to the right side, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
Hey, D-Roll, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. foul ball, strike two. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Straight 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Hartford Yard Goats used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the show Nave his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the show Nave. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. It's the first game in the month of July between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 61 is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Steve Cook. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Hit to first. To his right, De La Cruz. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate, number 9. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 9.
The windup and the 0-1. Third. Cook is there. And there's 1 gone to start the night. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Stepping in, Alberto Wise. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. settling in now, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. Just foul. The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touche, sir. Ready once again, Jalen Ortiz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run scores. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher.
Digging in now, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jalen Ortiz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping in, Steve Cook, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Now batting, first baseman, Dante Duchamp.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Cook, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 9. And their runners at the corners now. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. This is popped up. Cook has a play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. Reading leads it.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Reading Fightin' Phils took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 61 earns his 5th winner of the year. Hitoki Takatsu couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Fightin' Phils, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jake Thompson will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
At the plate, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Here's the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 27. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Right fielder.
2 men are on with 2 men out. The 3-2 one more time, and that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Juan Vasquez, and check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the payoff pitch, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So a sigh of relief there as they work out a potential big trouble in the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Into the box, number 9. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 9.
To third, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Standing in, Steve Cook. He reached on a single in his first try.
Steve Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
4 runs here in this half inning. This is skied out toward right. Ortiz has it in his tracks. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Steve Cook, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Cook.
First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. So striding in, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 27. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Cook aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Joyce.
Ground ball left side. The throw from his knees. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 9. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Joyce leads off first with 1 away. This is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready for another chance? Number 8. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Yard Goats are out on top, 5 to 4. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Steve Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Set to deliver on 2. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now batting, number 27.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Sandberg has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Sam Hilliard.
Right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Cook stands at first with 1 out. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready once again, Juan Vasquez looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 7 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ruben Tidwell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right side. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 5, 6, and 7.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Yard Goats slugged their way with 15 hits. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats. 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nick Pivetta has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, it's been a rough go for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Striding in, Steve Cook. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 2-1. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Stepping up to the plate, number 7 is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jalen Ortiz. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball. Third, this could be 2. Fielded. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So coming to the plate, Steve Cook. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Ricks. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dante Bichette. He drew a walk his first time up.
Dante Bichette.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Mark Payton would be next. Cuevas on second. Cook at first. 2 out in the inning. throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Alberto Wise. He reached on a single in his first try. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder.
Ready for another shot now, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ready with another 0-2. Missed with a slider. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Leading off the inning, Steve Cook, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Massey is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States, but what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Reading get their 20th home win this year. Nick Pivetta earns his first win of the season. Rios hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For the Vikings, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 14.